Hello and welcome to another Market Minute with Jake. I am your host, Jake Eldridge with Realty One Group Eminence, and in today's Market Minute, we are discussing the real estate activity for the Carson City, Dayton, Washoe Valley, Pleasant Valley, and Moundhouse areas of northern Nevada for August 9th, 2022. If we take a look at that real estate activity, it shows that right now there's currently 266 homes actively for sale in these regions. And 188 out of that 266 do indicate they are eligible for FHA financing. If you are unfamiliar with FHA financing, it is a program which is allowing buyers to put as little as 3.5% down as the down payment towards the purchase of a new home, when it used to be that sometimes you had to come up with upwards of 20% as a down payment if you wanted to purchase a home. If you want more information on that, you can simply send me a text message to 775-378-4976. Just put FHA financing and I will contact you and answer any questions you might have, or put you in touch with a lending partner that can go through all the ins and outs of the different options you might have as a home buyer. So diving right back into the numbers again, there was 266 total homes actively for sale. The highest list price was at $5.5 million and the low at $185,000. There was 2 homes in the $100,000 to $200,000 price range, 15 homes in the $200,000 to $300,000 price range, 34 homes in the $300,000 to $400,000 price range, 80 homes in the $400,000 to $500,000 price range, 43 homes in the $500,000 to $600,000 price range, 33 homes in the $600,000 to $700,000 price range, 15 homes in the $700,000 to $800,000 price range, 12 homes in the $800,000 to $900,000 price range, 5 homes in the $900,000 to $1 million price range, 20 homes with a list price between $1 and $2 million, 3 homes between $2 million and $3 million, 2 homes between $3 million and $4 million, and 2 homes between $5 and $7 million. So if we break all of these numbers down, it indicates that right now the median list price for a home in the Carson City, Dayton, Washoe Valley, Pleasant Valley, or Moundhouse areas of northern Nevada is sitting at a median list price of $509,000. As for the average list price, that number sits at about $671,000. And if we look at the days on market activity, it shows a median days on market of 41 days and an average days on market of 57 days. Now, if we do go back in and eliminate some of those more luxurious properties that have a price over $2 million, it does reduce these numbers. The median would drop from that $509,000 down to $499,000, and we see an even more significant reduction in the average list price, as that will drop from that $671,000 down to only $593,000. As for the days on market activity, there's actually no changes by eliminating those homes that are over $2 million in price. It stays the same with the median at 41 days and an average of 57 days on market. Now, I am so glad to see the inventory going back up to somewhat normal levels, but many buyers are still experiencing frustration when searching for a home. Many people are writing offer after offer after offer, and since a home seller can only accept one offer, they're getting beat out by their competition. So I have been giving some tips in these videos on what you can do to try to eliminate some of your competition and hopefully stand a better chance at landing that home. Now, the MLS categorizes real estate in several different ways. There are 4 categories. If you are experiencing frustration and have been writing offer after offer, but your offers have not been getting accepted, then make sure you look at these 4 statuses every day. And if you see something, then try to get in there and take a look at it. The 4 statuses are new, back on market, price reduced, and extended status. New status indicates the most recently listed homes for sale. So if you can get in there on day 1 when that home hits that new status and you fall in love with the house, there's one thing that you can do to hopefully try to eliminate some competition, and that is write an offer with your agent that has a quick expiration. This will help with hopefully eliminating some competition, as the listing agent that is helping those home sellers to sell their property does need to present that offer that you wrote within the time frame that you specified and get an answer back to you. So if you do it with a quick expiration, again, hopefully you'll eliminate some competition and they will go with your offer and you'll go into escrow successfully. Next up is the back on market category. That back on market category is very similar to the new status. What it means is that the home sellers temporarily took their home off of the market for whatever reason and have now put it back on market again. Maybe they needed to make some repairs or something like that. But again, it's very similar to that new status in that if you see something in that back on market category, go see it. If you fall in love, then write an offer and make sure that offer has that quick expiration. So hopefully you do eliminate some competition and they will choose to accept your offer and you go into escrow successfully. The next category to pay attention to is going to be the price reduced category. Pretty self-explanatory. This means that the home sellers had their home listed for sale at a higher price but have now reduced that price, likely because they were not getting offers on the property at the price they had it listed at, so they have reduced that price in an effort to entice buyers to come look at it and write an offer. So same thing applies. If you see something in that price reduced category, make sure to get in there quickly. And if you like the house, write that offer with a quick expiration so you eliminate some of your competition. The last category to pay attention to is going to be the extended status. Now, extended status likely means that the home was actually on the market so long that the listing contract that they had with the real estate agent that's helping them to sell the property expired and they had to extend that contract. So anytime you see a home that has a high number of days on market, it's worth going and looking at. And again, if you do fall in love with that, hopefully you actually won't have a ton of competition because it has been on the market a long time. Eyes have been on it. They just have not had an offer written on it that they wanted to accept. So, again, same thing applies as far as writing the offer with a quick expiration. Again, by doing that, you do hopefully eliminate some competition. So make sure that even in that extended status, you ask for a quick turnaround time on whether or not they like your offer. So if we break the numbers down simply based on those 4 categories of new, back on market, price reduced, or extended status, there was 34 homes that fell into one of those 4 categories. 21 out of that 34 do indicate they are eligible for that FHA financing. The highest list price was at $5.5 million and the low at $325,000. There was 2 homes in the $300,000 to $400,000 price range, 12 homes in the $400,000 to $500,000 price range, 7 homes in the $500,000 to $600,000 price range, 6 homes in the $600,000 to $700,000 price range, 2 homes in the $700,000 to $800,000 price range, 1 home in the $800,000 to $900,000 price range, 2 homes with a list price between $1 and $2 million, 1 home with a list price between $2 million and $3 million, and 1 home with a list price between $5 and $7 million. So if we break those numbers down, it indicates that the median list price for a home that is in one of those 4 categories of new, back on market, price reduced, or extended status is sitting at $550,000, and the average list price is sitting at $785,000. As for the days on market activity, it shows a median days on market of 14 days and an average days on market of 32 days. Now, if we do go back in and again eliminate some of those more luxurious properties that are over $2 million in price, it doesn't change the median, as that will stay the same at $550,000, but the average list price drops from that $785,000 down to $642,000. And as for the days on market activity, when we go in and eliminate those homes over $2 million in price, the median days on market jumps up from 14 days to 17 days, and the average days on market goes up from 32 days to 33 days. So that's it for today's Market Minute with Jake. As always, if you enjoy the content, make sure you click that like button. If you do have family or friends who are thinking about purchasing a home or who need help with the sale of their existing home, I would definitely love the opportunity to have a conversation with them and help out in any way I can. So please tag them in this video as well. You can reach me 7 days a week on my cell phone at 775-378-4976. You can email me at jakeeldridge32@gmail.com, or if you're watching on any social media platform, they all have the ability to send a direct message. Just simply click that send message button, and you can use that to send me an instant message with your questions. I'm always happy to answer that way as well. You can also just simply drop a comment if you are watching this on social media. I'm always happy to answer questions in the comments section as well. Thanks again for watching, and have a great night.